Okay, we're back for another week of trying beers with the beer guy. Hashtag trying beers. I'm the beer guy. Sorry that we took last week off. What you guys do see in the room is the wall. That was apparent in the feedback. I've decided not to change the wall. What you don't see is everything else in the room. And normally when I'm in here and the computer doing work is Etta, my sweet puppy, would lie at my feet right here. And last week we had a tough week, and she was at the vet on Thursday, and I just couldn't bring myself to doing an episode without her in here. But I appreciate the you guys reaching out to Maddie and I. And well, it's a new week. I thought we'd get the episodes back on track. So here we go. Do want to get back to some of the feedback about the beer 2 weeks ago, the 17-pound IPA. Some people asked, where was it from? Why was it 17-pound IPA? This is the 17-pound IPA here. This was a home brew. I brewed this. What was, I guess, unique about it is it was a combination of Columbus and Mosaic hops, both from the West Coast. It was unfiltered, really because I don't have the equipment to filter beer right now. And I talked so much about carbonation because you need sugar to carbonate beer, and I used honey. So I was trying to naturally carbonate it. And it worked, and I wasn't sure if it would work, and I was excited about that. So I'm sorry I spoke about carbonation so much, but that's the reason. And the reason why it's called the 17-pound IPA is because gold was actually first discovered in the city of Charlotte, and the first gold nugget they found, the story goes, is that it was a 17-pound nugget, which actually led to the first gold rush in North America. Not San Francisco, but that 17-pound nugget kind of ended up being a one-off, and the gold rush, although gold was found here in Charlotte, just not what they expected. And once they got word of gold out west, most people picked up and headed that way, and that's more of the famous gold rush. Anyway, this week's beer is another local beer, not brewed by me. It's Legal Remedies Double IPA. Legal Remedy is a brewery out of Rock Hill, South Carolina, not too far south from Charlotte. Started in 2015, I believe, by a lawyer, a banker, and a landscape architect. But anyways, they've only been around for a few short years, but they have a good reputation for putting out good quality beer. So we're going to try their Double IPA now. Carbonation was fine. Probably not as good as mine. So Double IPA, we're going to expect this to be a lot hoppier. ABV is a little bit higher, just over 8.5%. Really nice color. Nice head on there. Good smell. I'll wake you up in the morning. Very hoppy. Ooh. Smells great. Floral, citrusy, a little piney. Everything you want out of an IPA. Let's give her a taste. That's a great beer. Really good. For a double IPA, it's not too in your face. Doesn't really punch you in the mouth with the hops. Sweet. Malty, smooth. It's got a good mouthfeel. Kind of velvety, even. That's really solid. Really good beer. Celebrities that would drink this beer. You guys remember kid from Sandlot, Hamilton Porter, the great Hambino, he'd be into this beer. I think his name's Patrick Renna. Can someone confirm that? Yep. Now that he's of age, after a ball game, this is a beer he would drink. Interestingly enough, Demi Moore would be into this beer. Yeah, she would. She doesn't like an IPA all the time, but if she was going to have one, she would drink this. Who would not like this beer? Bob Saget of Full House fame. He would not be into this beer. More of a porter guy. But overall, this is a good beer. I would definitely buy this again. Drinkability, it's there. That's hitting it at 8.5 on the taste Richter scale. So I put that above middle of the road. Now this is not a day drinking beer. You start these early, your day's gonna end early. But something to end the evening with. Maybe a celebratory beer. That's really good. Good beer to get the episode back on track. What else? What else is going on out there in the world? Barbara Bush, rest in peace. No matter what side of the political fence you stand on, I think we can all agree she was a great first lady. Handled it with grace and character. I think she did. Didn't she bring the AIDS epidemic to attention and really fought hard for that in the 80s? What else is going on out there in the world today? Big hit on the opioid crisis, isn't that right? Didn't a big opioid ring get busted from like Michigan to West Virginia? So that's positive news on that track. Castro, Cuba, they're going to hand over the presidency of Cuba to a non-Castro. I guess for the first time since communist Cuba, right? I should probably spot check these facts, but that does sound right. What else is going on? We got the NHL playoffs. We got the NBA playoffs. We had the Masters a couple weeks ago. What did I tell you about Tiger Woods? I knew he wouldn't be in the chase. I did think I said Justin Rose would be in there, but that didn't pan out. But you can't win them all. I'm 3 for 5, probably on that kind of stuff. Weather. I said I wouldn't get into the weather again, but spring is springing down here in Charlotte. We got another beautiful day. Buffalo just had snow again this past couple days. And everybody else out there in Texas and Baltimore and Boston, wherever you might be, I hope the signs of spring are coming in. But we got another beautiful day here. I think that's about all I got to cover off on now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's good to be back with you. I hope you guys have a great weekend coming up. I know I do. Getting away up to the mountains. Hopefully next week's episode we'll talk about all the trout I caught. But enjoy your weekend. Good friends, good family, and good beer. Until next time, guys. The Beer Guy.